If Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda has the best individual prison escape, the best group prison escape belongs to the Red Lotus from Legend of Korra. All you need to know about the Red Lotus was they were trying to get the spirit world and the human world back together, and their plan to do that was to take the Avatar and have her restore that. How they went about that might be, a little bit extreme, because they tried to kidnap Korra when she was a kid. They got caught and they were locked away for 13 years. Our first introduction to the Red Lotus is with their leader, Zaheer, this bearded dude who's locked away in the mountains behind a metal door. We see some guards bringing him food, and they're like, yo, you already know the deal, Zahir. He's like, oh yeah, I got it. My man stands up, hands behind his head, facing the wall. Guard tells Zahir, yeah, I hope you still like rice, which lets me know this dude has not been eating well for the past 13 years. I bet there's no seasoning on that rice. My man ain't got no carrots, no vegetables, no meat, nothing, just rice. Now me, I'd have snapped, but Zahir, he's playing it way cool, and he asks the guard, have you ever read the poetry of the great airbender, the Honorable Guru Lahima? The guard's like, what? Probably because he's more familiar with Avatar Kyoshi's writings and poetry. So Zahir puts him on game and tells him the great Honorable Guru Lahima lived 4,000 years ago in the Northern Air Temple. It is said he unlocked the secrets of weightlessness and became untethered from the earth. That man lived the rest of his 40 years without ever touching the ground. The guard's like, the fuck are you telling me this for, man? Is that how you plan to escape? With the whole nursery story, man? All right, and he goes to walk away, and Zahir's like, all great children's tales, they contain truth within the myth. Zahir then tells him the Honorable Guru Lahima once said, instinct is a lie told by a fearful body hoping to be wrong. The guard's like, the fuck is that supposed to mean? Now, if I was a guard on that shit, I would have told dude, yo, back away from the bars, because he's talking like he's selling bean pies and he ain't got no bean pies in there. I think something's going to happen, because once a person starts quoting somebody you've never heard of, shit is only going to get real on the reveal. But that guard is like, no, fuck all that. I'm intrigued now. What's that supposed to mean, Zahir? Zahir then tells him it means if you only base your expectations on what you see, it blinds yourself to a new reality. Or to quote the great MC exhibit, what you see is what you get now. And this man turns around and airbends dude into the bars. Told you, anytime someone starts reciting poetry, it's not gonna end well for another person. Now look at you, stuck dick first in the bars because you were asking questions. This man Zahir twirled over, turned dude around, and got him in a sleeper hold. And the guards are like, oh fuck, what is this about? And they're about to attack, but Zahir tells them, you wouldn't want to send your friend, would you? And the guard's like, yo, how? You're not a bender. And Zahir tells them nature is constantly changing like the wind. Or like the Honorable Nelly Furtado once said, I'm like a bird, I only fly away. Anyway, give me these fucking keys. Zahir unlocks his door, then blows dude to the back of the cell, not in the fun way. The guard starts shooting fire at this man, and he ushers 702 slide the ferret slides underneath that shit and gets in their face. My man hits a windmill using airbending and knocks everybody back. This man is moving. He's backflipping. He's 540 flipping. Lands on one guard and hits him with the poison rana into the cell. He focuses on the earthbender, dodges the block before he makes the block hot, and he is just making these guys look dumb. This dude has Dick Grayson level agility with the acrobatics because he's walking off the wall. No Mike Jackson. He's avoiding their bending, flips off the wall, hits a Dax hardwood slide again, hits underneath these guards and hits a kip up with his airbending, which lifts them into the air, springs back up to his feet and just capoeiras them into the fucking cell. I'm sorry, this man is disgusting. I've never seen a kip up with the airbending into some capoeira shit before, because this man's an innovator. And then he tells the guards, you might want to ration that bowl of rice because you got 3 weeks to the next shift change. And he lets them know it's a new age and I'm going to do in the White Lotus and I'm going to do in the Avatar. Now watch me fucking twirl down this mountain with my airbending. Wee! Zahir's getting the gang back together because Harmonic Convergence happened and it made him an airbender. So he goes to get his boy Ghazan next, and Ghazan is a lava bender, so they put him on a ship in the middle of a bunch of water. Zahir commandeers a boat, shows up, and the guards are like, wait, where are the other guards? Oh, fuck, Zahir, my man gets it jumping by jumping on the ship and hitting these guards with the Guile Street Fighter 2 sweep kick. Now, these guards come out the tower to get some air. Zahir gives it to him with a jump kick, knocks them off the railings. This man, Zahir, is maneuvering through this waterbender and firebender like Metal Gear Solid Snake. Ghazan sees this boy working like, hey, I know that ain't who I think it is. Zahir out here twirling and working and lets him know, oh yeah, it's me, it's your boy, as he twirls over his cell, takes some hot rocks and throws them into Ghazan. Ghazan sees the hot rocks like, oh, I've been waiting for this shit. And we see Zahir outside. My man hits a shooting star press into a Pele kick with airbending to knock a dude out. Zahir's keeping the guards distracted with his awesome parkour skills. And we see Ghazan in his cell taking them hot rocks and making them a hot song as he makes a fucking spinning lava shuriken ninja star. He busts out of his wooden cell, taking out a guard. The other guard's like, oh shit. And he uses that lava ninja star to hit the guard. That man has to be cut in half, right? That dude has to be dead. It hit him like a solid impact, but that was lava. Dude should be like, he should be done. And the funniest part to me is him flipping over the waterbender trying to get him. He kicks that ninja star again and just hits dude upside the head. And the guy's just like, ah! Again, this dude should also probably be dead and missing half of his head. Ghazan dabs up Zahir like, oh shit, where you get the skills from? Zahir's like, yeah, I've been expanding my skill tree. We then see them going for the next bender in their group, Ming-Hua, a waterbender without arms. She's being held in like this whole volcano area. Yo, you know you crazy with your bending when they put you in the middle of a volcano, fam. A prison in a volcano with you suspended over lava for 13 years? That makes her probably the best bender in the group to me. And she's sitting there just minding her own business and she hears the guards like, we're under attack. And she looks up and she sees they're getting it popping upstairs. Zahir sends a dude Nerf ball twisting into the camera and probably maybe into the lava pit below before landing and drop kicking a dude over the rails, probably into the lava pit below as well. Then we see him and Ghazan get their alley-oop on as Ghazan throws up a barrel of water and then Zahir cuts it so it lands right over Ming-Hua. We then see her make tentacle arms out of the water and she's like, yeah, let me get in on this shit. I've been waiting 13 years to whoop these motherfuckers' asses. Ming-Hua climbs up and starts clearing guards out. This girl is going Mowgli from the Jungle Book. She's dipping, she's dodging, she's swinging. She's literally going crazy. She joins Ghazan and Zahir up top and she makes icicles out of her tentacle arms. What? She trips up the last two guards by throwing them over the side, again, into that active lava pit below. Ming-Hua then tells him, man, I'm glad to see your ugly faces again. Also, I'm flattered. You busted me out instead of that girlfriend of yours. Zahir's like, yeah, you know she's next. I love this next jailbreak because by now, okay, the White Lotus is on alert and they know they gotta be coming for Pali. And she's being held in an ice prison surrounded by glaciers and shit. We see Tonrock there and Firelord Zuko is there as well. Everything seems clear because Zuko is on perimeter and he tells Tonrock nothing's going on except for that snowstorm back there. Tonrock goes, that's not a snowstorm. They're here. And this scene is so cold to me because we zoom in and we see Ghazan driving a fucking big ass snowmobile and Zahir on top of it just whipping work. This dude came through like Thugnificent entering the neighborhood on the boondocks. Then the coldest part is seeing them pop out of the snowstorm cloud. And they're like, yeah, we here. Then you see Zahir and Ming-Hua flip off the top of the truck, hit the ground running. Yeah, this shit is on now. We see Tonrock and the crew roll up and Tonrock tells him, yo, I put you away once Zahir. I'm gonna do it again. My man Superman punches that waterbend and Zahir again slides underneath that shit and says, yeah, let's get it rocking then. Zahir is evading Tonrock. He shoots another blast at him. Zahir's like, all right, let's bend back with this shit here. Ming-Hua takes on a 2-on-1 with the Ice Twins, but they outnumber because she is jungle gymming through their shit. She has no fear in her heart. Traps them in ice, jumps up in the air, makes herself a drill to go down to Pali. She Tom Petty free falls down to her girl, takes out the guards, breaks down the cell door, and Pali's like, Ming-Hua frings her girl like, yo, let's get you out of here. We then see police stand up and we realize, oh, she an Amazon. She a shot blocker. This lady tall. And Pali is strapped to Ming-Hua's back as she ice climbs her way out. And Pali's like, you know, we could just take the elevator, but you over here wanting to show off. I get it. Go ahead. They get out the top and Zuko's dragging like, oh, yo, I got them. And he shoots a fire blast at them. Yo, Pali takes that shit, brings it around. It's like, I waited 13 years for this shit. We find out she's a combustion bender. The dragon finds that out the hard way too because Dragon's like, yo, what did she do? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Takes one to the wing. Ghazan and Zuko are facing off and Zuko gets done up by the 1-2 from Ghazan. Tonrock and Zahir are going at it. And then police sees Tonrock and she's like, oh, I'm taking this shot right here. Tonrock's down, the Ice Twins are down, Zuko's down. They're like, yo, let's just get out of here. And the next thing we see is the Red Lotus escaping in the truck and Pali and Zahir are making out and Ghazan's the driver. He's like, really? We're doing this right now? This jailbreak let me know each one of the members of the Red Lotus, all hitters. No quitters.